Hello and welcome to Blue Club Sports, coming at you with another New York Giants video. Doing a preview video before we play the Cowboys on Monday Night Football. I think, it's not an easy answer to the question that, is this a must-win for the New York Giants? I think it's not clear-cut. It just depends how you look at it, really. This is a must-win for Daniel Jones. This is a must-win for the team if they want to be competitive this year. But realistically, no one thought we were going to be in this position. Not even me. I think it's a game that would be nice to win. I think if we win this game, I do take this team seriously from a competitive standpoint. I do think that we should be in the playoffs. We would be on our way to making a playoff run. But they play the games, shit happens, people get hurt. You never know what happens with the season, right? But I will say this. I think our coaching staff's way better than Dallas. I think Brian Dable, Kafka, Martindale are way better than what Dallas has. I think Dan Quinn's the only coach worth of shit on Dallas' staff. I think Mike McCarthy's in over his head. I think Kellen Moore's not good. Equally unimpressive, I would say. You look at Dallas and they're poorly coached for sure. The most penalized team in the league, or up there. They're just not well drilled. They're not well coached. They're not well run. But that's representative of how the franchise is run, in my opinion, under Jerry Jones. But I don't want to really get into that. To go back from a Giants standpoint, I think if you're the type of fan that says, I'm tired of fucking losing, I want to win, I want to win the East, I want to be taken seriously, I think this is a must-win. But for me personally, it'd be nice to win. If we don't win, it's like, hey, look, well, with context, yes, we have Saquon balling out, but he won't be here next year. We won't afford to pay for his next contract. Daniel Jones is not going to be here. He shouldn't be here. This should be the last season of Daniel Jones. He hasn't shown me anything that has proved that we should keep him. And if you're Daniel Jones himself, or you're a Daniel Jones supporter, a diehard fan that will defend Daniel Jones, no matter what he does, really, this is a must-win. This is the game where I'm done. If we lose because he's just Daniel Jones, that's it. And when I mean he's just Daniel Jones, he's just Daniel Jones. He's unimpressive. There's nothing that amazes you. He does not single-handedly take control of a game. He does not he does not have a game-winning drive in him. He just does not. I think the fact that it's on Monday night, it's a little, symbolic, Monday night is where he got Coach Garrett fired in Kansas City. It's where he throws an interception to a defensive lineman for Tampa Bay. There's just really bad moments when I think of Monday night. I just think of bad moments with Daniel Jones, and I think, this is a must-win. This is no excuses. This is no excuses whatsoever for Daniel Jones. I do not care. I do not care if he does not have Kadarius Toney. I do not care if he has Wan'Dale Robinson. He needs to make it work. He really does. I'm just tired of the excuses. This is a must-win. You want to go to the playoffs? And we need to go to the playoffs if we're going to keep Daniel Jones. There's no way around it. He needs to take us to the playoffs. He needs to win the East. He hasn't even won a division title. At least win one division title before you get your second contract, This is a must-win for Daniel Jones. And I would say winning it isn't even enough. I think Tuesday morning, all of New York media needs to be saying sorry to Daniel Jones. He needs to blow the Cowboys out of the water. He needs to show not only the fan base, but the entire football watching country that he is serious. He's a top quarterback. He can lead this franchise for the next 10 years. And there's no doubt about it. Will that happen? You know, hell no. I think what happens is I think Vegas is correct for having us as a 1 point, 2 point favorite. I think it will be close. I think a 14-13, 13-10 scoreline will suit us, will happen, and it will suit us. I think the Giants win close, but it just points to the fact that if we had a real fucking quarterback back there, we would be winning these games more comfortably. And I'm not going to complain how we win a game. I really am. I'm really not going to complain. The fact that we're 2-0, I'm really, really happy about. It's just if you want ask for my honest opinion, this does not prove anything about Daniel Jones's status on the team. I still think he's out after this year. Depending what happens with Pickett at Pittsburgh, I would be all in favor of bringing in Trubisky as a stopgap quarterback, or Jimmy G, whatever happens with Trey Lance's recovery from his ankle injury. I think next year we're going to have a stopgap quarterback, but we should be, 500, around 500 next year, just because we're going to have an improved quarterback, and we're going to be one step closer to being a viable playoff contender. We're going to have Joe Shane and Brian Dable really put an imprint on this roster through the draft, through off-season moves, free agency, and so forth. But I think the New York Giants, it just depends who you are if this is a must-win, honestly. I know it's like a cheap answer, but for me, it's a nice to win. I think coaching staff were better. I think quarterback were like equal. Defense, it's going to be tough. But like I've said, at home, you should do that if you expect to, do anything in the playoffs. You should beat your division rivals at home. There's just no way around it. You want to be a playoff contender, you got to beat Dallas at home. Wide out. It's going to be really good. I'm really excited to see this game. And that's the best part of this season, is I'm excited to watch New York Giants football. There are some seasons I wasn't looking forward to this football season starting. I'm like, these guys are going to piss me off yet again. Another 18 weeks of misery and all the bad stuff that comes with it with the New York Giants. Embarrassment, the usual with the New York Giants. But this year, I'm excited to see what they do. Truly am. And yeah, I think the fact that this is on prime time is this is a game that I want to see. I'm looking forward to seeing, because I do stand by that this is the measuring stick game for Daniel Jones. If he plays his usual self and he narrowly loses, narrowly wins, it proves, I don't change my opinion. There's people that are pro Daniel Jones that say he's going to beat the fuck out of Dallas. I hope that happens. And that's the thing with Daniel Jones. I really hope I'm wrong about this guy, but he has not shown me anything since Eli's left that proves anything about he can do the job. So that's what makes me worried. The fact that he was the only, since Eli has left the New York Giants organization, Daniel Jones has proved nothing to me. And that's the scary part with Daniel Jones. But the thing is, from my perspective, is it's kind of like, well, it's the last year of, him being inconsistent or consistently bad, however you want to see it. But I think it's gonna be a good game, a must watch for any neutral, I would say, because it's New York, it's the NFC East, New York Giants. Those fans are gonna be hungry to watch a victory, and we'll see what happens. But like I said, my final prediction: New York Giants wins by 1 point or 3 points. Low scoring. Dallas's defense is going to be hard to crack. So is ours. But I just think Saquon Barkley is going to break a play open. We'll score a touchdown, and that'll be it. That's all I got for this video, guys. I will be doing more New York Giants videos. If you are just joining my channel, if you like the video, please like, Comment down below what you think. Is this really a must-win for New York? Or can they get by with, losing close? Or, losing close. Because I do not think, one thing is for sure, I do not have the Giants getting blown out here. I have plenty of Dallas fans telling me the Giants are going to get killed. We're going to run all over you. If that happens, I'm pissed. I do not care. Our defense should not crack. Our defense should not crack, especially to Cooper Rush, especially not to him. But yeah, comment down below what you think is going to happen with the New York Giants, what happens on Monday, and so on with the season. Also, subscribe if you haven't. I'll be doing Giants content. I'll be doing golf content, Yankees content, as you can see. And also, I'm covering the world champion Chelsea Football Club if you're a fan of Premier League football. But that's all I got for this video, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and you guys take care.